What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez, back to say with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at The King Jabez, and for those who want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer consultations. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Let's do some work. Today's video, I want to talk about something that is very important, and just the importance of walking in this world and using wisdom, using discernment. I gotta be honest, in my 20s, particularly my early 20s, as much as I had already experienced in the streets of Chicago, my life experience being African American, urban community, public school system, as well as private schools, I had been exposed to a lot at a young age, right? Went through a lot. But even, or in spite of all of that, I still chose to be a very kind person in my 20s. I was a really nice guy in my 20s. And I learned the hard way that that's not something, unfortunately, that most people are able to handle. Now, I'm still a kind person, but I use discernment now. There is a reservation that's needed when you're in this world. There is a wisdom that's needed, that's discernment. So some of you who may be a little younger than me, you probably need this message. I probably needed someone to tell me this, when I was in my 20s. You have to keep your guards up in this world. Be wise, be yourself, still be genuine, still be kind, but understand what you're dealing with. Most people are not your friends. That's the truth. Most people will do whatever it takes to get money for themselves, to get influence for themselves, to add value to themselves. If that means stepping on you, if that means talking about you behind your back, this is what I've experienced. If that means switching up, playing both sides. They one way to you in front of you privately, get around people, get different. These are just a few of the many games that humanity will play. So I want to give you something about today. Listen to this message carefully. Those of you who have any desire to be anything, okay, whether you are talking about sports, music, athletes, entertainment, business, spiritual leadership, especially if you're dealing with people, counselors, coaches, teachers, especially people like that, people who fall into the lane I fall into, of teaching and overseeing people. You experience a lot of this. So if you are genuine, if you do have a desire, and some of you say, okay, Brother Iron, sounds like you're bitter. If I was bitter, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be on TikTok. I wouldn't be on my phone talking to thousands of people, by the way, every single day. So what I'm sharing is wisdom, right? There is knowledge, and then you have wisdom. The knowledge comes before the wisdom sometimes. So with the knowledge, you get the facts. With wisdom is what you learn sometimes through real life experience. So I'm sharing something today that is really practical wisdom. And you take it or leave it. It's up to you. It is a free video about at the end of the day on YouTube for you. But if you want to help yourself, and I will say as your big brother, it is in your best interest to take this message seriously and to get something from this. Chosen ones must keep their guards up. This is a message for every man and for every woman that follows me. If you consider yourself a chosen woman or chosen man, as I've coined the term, the attractive outcast, the individual who has passed a number of tests, the individual who's going to be blessed and level up and go to the next level, someone who has purpose over pleasure, individual who's going to go forward in life. If that is you, you must keep your guards up. Here is a lesson that my grandfather taught me before he passed. We were sitting down one day having a very personal conversation. And he lifted up both his hands and said, "Grandson, I want you to do this." So I put my hands up. Okay, where are we going with this? He says, "That's a crawfish. Always keep your guards up like a crawfish." And I didn't quite get that then. It's probably maybe 10 years ago we had the conversation. When you're a little younger, you're a little more naive, as some of you are right now. But I want you to let your big brother wake you up. You see, I didn't quite get what my grandfather was teaching me 10 years ago. And some of you may not quite be ready for this. But I want to say to you as your big brother, what I have learned in my life experience in various circles is that you must keep your guards up with most people. Tupac Shakur said in one of his famous talks, trust No one. He said he had friends who crossed him, who he helped, who he went to bat for, who he was really there to help, who crossed him out. And I'm not here to say you shouldn't trust anyone. I don't want to go that far. But I will say that you can trust very few. That has been my experience. In my life experience, I have had mentors who I look to as father figures become jealous, turn on me. Something similar happened to Brother Malcolm X, when some of his father figures and mentors became jealous. You see, people are okay as long as they feel like you're beneath them. And there are some people who have a need to be needed. And when you remove that need by your growth and elevation and your progress and going forward in life, the spotlight is on you. You begin to have open doors, your own platforms now. You're speaking, you're growing, you're developing as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman and woman, as a model, as an actor, as someone who is going forward to change the culture, whoever you may be, spiritual leaders. When you begin to do that, some of your very own mentors will become jealous. I have had people who I've helped on a personal level, who I have sat down with and talked to for hours, helping them, praying with them, crying with them, turn on me. And out of nowhere, and it made no sense at all. So what I have learned from mentors, from blood, from family, from people who I've helped myself, even some of you on this channel, no offense to you, online, who just switch up out of nowhere. And I'm here to say this because this is not just my experience. This seems to be the experience of most humans. And if that resonates, leave a comment below. So let me tell you what I am not saying. I'm not telling you not to be genuine. Be genuine. Be yourself. But use discernment in everything you do. Watch your environments very carefully. Okay? And one of the best ways to do this, what I've learned, even it seems like weird the last month or two in particular, I've been very calm in public settings. You know what that does for me? Being calm helps me to really observe and see what is happening. When you remove emotion and reacting, you can think. This is why I believe, as Bruce Lee or somebody said this, the calmest in the room is the strongest in the room. And I tell myself that whenever I enter into a situation, when it becomes uncomfortable or hostile, I tell myself, stay calm, stay calm. The calmest is the strongest. Because when you're calm, you can think. You can make a logical decision. You can really go forward with the character that's in you. And you don't allow people who are low vibrational to bring you to their level. Some people are simply irritated because you are a high vibration person. And they're down here in their gutter. And your spirit, your energy is irritating them. And they want to bring you. That's why that's a statement, I'm not going to get on your level. That's what they mean by that. People want to bring you down to their level. And when you refuse, it checks them. So many of you, your spirit is checking people without you saying a word. Your energy, the way you carry yourself, the wisdom, the intelligence, you are a person who has great value. And because you have value, you have to keep your guards up. People like to use attractive people. People like to use talented people. People like to use those who are genuine, who mean well, because they know how much value they can be to a company, how much value you can be to an organization, how much value can be to a business, whatever it may be that you're involved in. They understand your worth, and they're hoping that you don't understand so they can use you. Keep our guards up, simply put, because everyone's not your friend. It's that simple. There are people who want to take what you have. They want to copy, use your gifts for their benefit, exploit you when you don't know what's going on. So we live in a world where there are traps all around us, and we can't afford to be naive. We can't afford to walk around like we don't know what's going on. You know what's going on out here, okay? You know what time it is. So carry yourself that way. Again, I'm not teaching you to be paranoid. Be yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. You're always comfortable being yourself, right? As Nipsey says, I'm uncomfortable not being myself. So be yourself, but while doing that, be using your logic, using common sense. Keep your guards up. Most people, this is the reality, are not really for you. They may be associates for a period of time. They may be someone you do business with, and that's cool too. They may even have you might have a friendship with them for a period of time. And some friendships kind of just end out, out there 2 years, 3 years. Some relationships kind of just end as you grow. And that's fine too. But, very few people will be with you for your life that is a long-term marathon, as Nipsey would put it. Your life is a marathon. And so very few people are going to be there with you the whole ride. right? So with that in mind, you carry yourself and govern yourself accordingly. This is why your spiritual disciplines are so important. Meditation is a way of keeping your guards up. Let's get practical now. By meditating, you give yourself access to knowledge you would not have any other way. Let me say it again. What I've learned through meditation is giving me access to knowledge, mysteries being revealed, that I wouldn't receive any other way. Keeping a record of your journey. What's that? A record of your journey is this right here. You ready for this? You see that? What's that? A journal. That's not just a journal. That is a record of my journey. And I probably have a stack of these filled out. I always write, document, because what am I doing? I'm keeping my guards up. I'm reflecting on lessons learned, right? That's why you journal. You look at books you've read, people you've had conversations with, lessons you learned in life, good experiences as well as bad experiences, dreams that have been warnings, numerology, number sequences you've seen over and over again, 333, 444, 999, 888, 1111. I've seen these numbers over and over again for the last almost 5 months straight. These are all downloads, right, and messages to you to guide you in this earth. So a way of protecting yourself is to be a spiritual person, and that comes through numerology, that comes through spirituality, understanding energy, and of course your connection to the Most High through prayer, fasting, and reading the divine scriptures. So there are so many ways to do that. It's not it's like a diamond is multifaceted, all right? So as well as protecting the spirit, you also protect the physical, right? Be careful what you eat. I'm not here as a nutritionist, but Big Bro eats very clean. That's why I stay so slim at my age, right? I don't just eat anything. Right, I fast a lot, not boasting, but I do it for my health. Spiritual reasons too, right? There are times I do it in secret for spiritual reasons, but I do it for my health. Drinking plenty of water, no alcohol, no cigarettes, no weed, no drinking. Why? Not that I'm better than anybody. I want to be clean. I want to keep my guards up, right? I want to be in a position to be here for a while, right? To have a long life, to be healthy. So to me, 737, which is the perfection of spirit and body, by the way, angel number, 737, 7 being perfection, 3, triune person, spirit, soul, and body, both had to be in alignment to go forward as a healthy person. So I believe in both. Those 2 ways are 2 ways of really guarding yourself from the spiritual as well as the physical. And I'm going to close this one, guard your tongue. Your mouth, what you say out your mouth. That's why I had a video I did recently, keeping your next big move a secret. Being careful what you say. Words carry power. You understand me? Spells come through words. Curses come through words. Blessings come through words. Breakthrough comes through words. Power is released through words. So good or bad comes out of our mouth, what we say. That's why we got to be careful gossiping. I'm going to talk to you today. Stop gossiping. You say, oh, you got me right there. Stop it. Stop gossiping. Stop being a hater. Stop using malice, strife. Come on. Talking about people like a dog. Stop doing that. Stop speaking all of that venom out your mouth. That's you're giving out all that bad energy into the earth. Speak good things, right? Speak life. Be kind to people. Say something that's going to give them encouragement. Motivate people. Right? When you see someone excited about something, be happy for them. I'll share this with you very quickly. This is a story that blesses me because I go to Chipotle pretty often. And one particular day, there was a white woman in there, a young white woman, probably in her early 20s. And I saw her there. She was sitting there getting the table ready. She was cleaning the table off and looked like she was preparing to meet somebody. And it was a job interview because I saw her application. So I walked by her and I said, okay, good luck. Because I can tell she was excited about it and whatnot. And she thanked me for that. So lo and behold, I went in there to the Chipotle a few weeks later. She was there working, and she was smiling and whatnot. And she said to me, I remember when you said to me, good luck with your interview. That really helped me out because I was nervous, not prepared. This is what I mean by speaking life. You see someone in a situation, speak life over them. Encourage people. Be a blessing to people. That's what it means to be a chosen one. So as I wrap this video up, I've shared with you so many different experiences. I've seen this with mentors. I've seen this with family. I have seen this with people who I've helped, people who I thought would be friends. And so this is something that has been a very real lesson for me that I have experienced And I haven't experienced this, just keep it to myself. Part of my experiences in life were given to me to share with others. So if you're someone who has a desire to be somebody, you want to change the world, which most people don't want to do it. Most people want to survive and do what they can do for themselves. But if you're actually one of those rare souls who actually wants to make this world a better place, keep your guard up. Now, let me say this. Stay genuine. Let me make that clear. Stay real. Stay loving. The world needs people like you who actually care. Most don't. Selfish, cruel, hateful, jealous. I mean, you can go down a list, practicing witchcraft on people. Because people are doing this too, by the way. There are some of you right now, it's about 4 or 5 of you right now, I can see it in the spirit realm. There are people working witchcraft on you, literally. There are people who are trying to work spells on you, voodoo. Especially during a full moon, which happened recently, by the way. And we have a new moon, I believe on October 2nd. You need to be conscious of all this. See, some of you're clueless as to what's happening in the spirit realm. And I'm going to keep on preaching this. Everything starts in the spirit realm. So if you don't understand how the different seasons work and the numbers and dreams and visions and prayer, meditation, you need to understand all this stuff because that's going to help you with your job each day. Because when you go to work, when you're dealing with that toxicity, what you are dealing with is a lot of spirits. Okay, let me make it plain for you. You're dealing with a lot of spirits, a lot of demons. The workforce is always toxicity, no matter where it's at, no matter who the boss is. Whenever you got a bunch of people together and some money involved, get ready for a show. That has been my experience. Get ready for a show. People are going to try to, walk around, the men with an S on their chest, women feel some type of way. You're going to see a lot about people when there's some money involved. When there's a position there where you can get a raise or have more influence or more power, people will really make your life difficult over that. Right? And that's why, by the way, for those of you who are going through that, I suggest that you do a study for your own mental health on workplace bullying. It was something I did when I worked for a non-for-profit for 8 years, and something that was another life experience. And I think the lessons I learned during that experience, it has been so clear to me over the last 4 years and some change of creating content online that so many people are going through the exact same thing. Thousands of you right now who are watching me are going through it at work right now. So I'll say a prayer for you. I know how it is. Some of you are talented, smart, and you have people bullying you because they're jealous. I'm going to say it for you. If you're wondering, man, I wonder what did I do? You didn't do nothing besides be great. You didn't do anything besides be better than them. Okay, you didn't do anything besides have more skills. You didn't do anything besides earn favor from the boss. See, people are always jealous of the individual or individuals who get the favor from the boss. The person with the money, the position, and they like you. There are others who see that and they want to get you out the way. Oh yeah, this happens. So we talk about keeping your guards up. we could talk about this a whole hour. We talk about work. The workforce is a place where you better keep your guards up. You hear me? Where you're making your money to take care of yourself, to pay for your light, your food, your gas, your mortgage, apartment, rent, whatever you got going on, homes, whatever. When there's money involved, prepare for a lot of evil energy, right? So you would be in your best interest to pray for yourself each day before going to work. Anoint yourself with oil to take it a step further. Okay, it's that serious. It is dark energy out here. When I go out into public, I feel it so strong because I'm a spiritual discerning person. I'm a high vibration person into the spirit realm deeply. So I'm around people, I can feel their energy. And some people have really good energy. You can feel that. And there are others who you can tell are going through something. I have discernment. I can discern the spirits. And so when you are at work, you're going to be around all of that. So keeping your guards up is guarding your mouth, being careful what you say. Stop expecting more from people than what they have to offer you. You can't expect the person to be a therapist for you. You might need a therapist. You can't expect the person to be what you may need. You may need a financial counselor. You may need a personal trainer. You have to stop expecting regular people, nothing against them, to be something that they're not. Some of you right now, I know you're mad now. You want something from people they can't give you. You want something from people that you need to pay for. That's simple. You need to pay for a personal trainer. You need to pay for a counselor, for a therapist, for someone who has expertise in finance, for someone who is a legal expert. You got to pay. Stop expecting people to be something for you. They can't. And then when they can't, you feel like they let you down. No, they didn't let you down. You want something for free. I'm going to just drop that. That's about 4 of you who got that problem right now. So, the message is clear. Chosen men, chosen women, keep your guards up. Be alert out here. Walk with wisdom. Be kind, but be discerning. That's what that means. So, I trust and know this video has been of value to you. I know you got something out of this. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think below. This is your big brother, King Jabez. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.